My name is Gayle Northrop. I'm a professor at UCLA Anderson and have had the privilege of designing and now teaching a new capstone course called Global Social Impact Consulting in East Africa. The two main components of the class are really focusing on social entrepreneurship and social innovation and principles behind that, like strategy and governance and legal structures of nonprofit and non-governmental organizations. And the other side is on consulting, so the fundamentals of consulting. How do you scope a project? How do you work with a client? How do you present deliverables? All being learned in the context of working with a non-governmental organization in East Africa. So for this class, we've got 20 students working in 4 teams with 2 organizations spanning 2 different countries in East Africa. ASYV had 2 teams working on 2 really important projects. The first was helping them with scale and sustainability, figuring out how they can grow their organization and how they can sustain their operations. The second team was focusing on an entrepreneurship curriculum, developing a business plan toolkit and the foundation of an entrepreneurship hub to support their young people in their entrepreneurial journeys. Project Mercy had 2 distinct teams as well. One team was focusing on helping them to identify how to measure their model, the integrated holistic community development model. And the second team was focusing on creating a curriculum for IHCD, for the IHCD model that can be taught in graduate schools throughout Ethiopia. Many organizations, their model is to scale wide. It's to take a proven intervention, a proven theory of change, and replicate it in different geographic areas. But these organizations we're working with in this capstone are doing what we call scaling deep. And that, in their case, means they're working deeply with a single community, a geographic population, a physical population, but they are providing all kinds of services and supports that are led by the community's needs. They're integrated, meaning they relate to one another and build upon one another. And they're holistic in the sense that the community identifies what the needs are and the organizations work to create a model that addresses those needs.
ASYV was so impressive. The way in which they applied that integrated holistic development to the students from K through 12 was amazing.
From the moment you set foot in ASYV, you're transported to a different world, a different place, and you really start understanding what IHCD means, right? And you start to see how everything that happens interacts with each other to form a broader community or a broader impact within these kids' lives. So it's not only about classes, it's not only about like giving kids a place to eat, or it's not only about giving kids a family, right? It's all of them together, and it's all of them creating deep impact.
I think our work provided more value than I could have ever imagined. We left our final presentation, and one of the things our client at Project Mercy said to us is that a model like this has never been created in the space. And so hearing that come out of his mouth about work that we've been doing through our MBA through this capstone and how impactful that'll be was something really exciting to hear and also really encouraging.
The main challenge was applying the Ethiopian context to our curriculum. When we created our curriculum, we could only do so much from here. We had to actually go to Ethiopia, talk to the teachers, talk to the students, and understand what the gaps were missing there for us to really be able to then jumpstart and finish the rest of the curriculum off.
This was hands down one of the best decisions that I've taken in my life, both personally and professionally. The accomplishments and the impact that I can see with my own eyes has been unparalleled. If I had a choice and if money was not an issue, I would do second year all over again just to do this capstone.
Now that I'm reflecting on the whole journey, for me, this was like far surpassed. Just being there in the community, talking with the people, interacting with the kids, and just being a part of that really helped me develop that mindset. So I would have to say it not only surpassed my expectations from a project or capstone point of view, but also from the personal growth that brought to me.